Micaela, we are here to talk about a dark song. Okay. So this
Dark
is a
song.
more contemporary movie. I forget the year. I don't have it written down. I think it's
2016, I think. Yeah.
or 15. Okay, yeah.
Whatevs.
Right around there. And I'm trying to like alternate like contemporary older movie. So the last contempo casual we did was Baskin. Now we're into a dark
Amazing.
song.
No, we did Daughters of Darkness. I just am bad at editing,
Well,
remember?
right, but that was our like retro one. So I'm trying to go like current, retro, current, retro,
Oh.
current, retro, right?
Sorry.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You guys, I'm already
Just-
a little
yeah, no.
stoned.
You're stoned. And just because I love to, I want to serve you different eras.
I like
you
that.
know?
Thank you.
So a dark song, I first
I
of all,
was looking
do you
forward
like
to
it as-
this.
Yeah.
I had seen
Did
a
you like it?
TikTok about it, how cool and fucked up it was.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I think that oversold it.
No.
Yeah.
Not
it's
really.
Not Baskin fucked up.
Baskin
This
is
not-
okay, listen. Baskin is now
Yeah.
maybe at least top 20 favorite horror movies. Like that was awesome. I was like, Omar, I swear to God, I will never suck your dick again if you don't watch this movie in the next month. Like I was like, just watch it. It's good, right? I want people desperate for people to watch Baskin.
Yeah. Yeah.
This movie.
So this one, what were your thoughts? Yeah.
I wouldn't even get a shrimp job, I wouldn't let someone else suck on my pinky toe to watch this movie. It's like, it's all right.
Oh, you hated it. You hated it.
No, I guess I don't hate it. You know what? We'll get into it. But
Yeah, let's get into it.
It's no
Let's get into
Baskin.
it.
It's no Daughters of Darkness even,
Yeah, it's no Baskin. It's funny because I like this movie a lot, and I think like it's one of the more interesting horror movies from the decade. But it has a lot of stuff in it I thought you would be into, but then I was like, she's gonna hate the ending. Like I was like pretty sure you were gonna fucking hate the ending. Did you hate the ending?
Yeah, totally, of course.
Yeah, I do. It was like someone arriving at forgiveness rather than vengeance.
Not even that. Not even that. We'll get into it. Not even that. That's not even that. No. That's not even it.
Okay.
Because I am, in my old age, Christ-like. I am a forgiver. You ask anyone, Lupe will tell you. She calls me the softie. She's like, I've seen this bitch forgive everyone. It's crazy. It's like, I forgive people who really don't deserve it, and then I get burned again. I do. Multiple times. I don't learn my lesson. So no. I
am known as the unforgiven. I'm sorry, unforgiver.
Most of my best friends are. Most of my best friends are grudge holding. I will hate you to the day I die. Like, leave.
I have an enemy list.
Yeah, I don't. I have I would like to forgive everyone in my heart. Like, I'm like that person now. I know it's weird. I know. I've done a lot. I told you, I did a lot of work on myself. No.
Well, so have I, but I'm still bitter.
I like revenge to a certain extent. I do. But I also know it doesn't really serve you and blah, blah, blah. If we're going to get into white people emotions, it doesn't serve you.
Right.
Forgiveness is truly the way to happiness if you can, and which we learned from this movie, I guess. The dumb way.
I don't believe in happiness, actually. I don't believe in that.
Right, not a pure happiness, but like you feel better.
Because happiness is like an emotion. I'm sorry, it's like a high. But I do believe in contentment.
Right,
I think that's like it.
It's not gnawing at your brain, whatever that's called, which to me is about I guess I call that happiness because I'm traumatized, and that's happy for me is just not being stressed out.
Okay, so let me set this up. It's a British film, and it's about a grieving mother who basically hires like a
cultist.
Like a Gnostic magician.
A sloppy, cultist? Down and out.
Yeah, he's Paul Giamatti.
No, you know who he is? Oh fuck! Do you watch Stranger Things?
I hate watch it, but yes.
Okay, so you know the guy who's like the weird conspiracy nut with the beard and he's balding?
I hate that actor.
Okay.
So.
That.
Yeah, you're right.
That. Because I like Paul Giamatti.
I do. I like Paul Giamatti too.
Okay, this guy is actually that dude, whatever his name is.
He's horrific.
But a ginger. But a ginger.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right? Am I right? It's actually that guy.
You are absolutely fucking right,
Boom.
dude.
I don't even know his name, but he's so annoying in every
He
role.
sucks.
He's such a dick.
Yeah,
That's
he's the
him
worst.
as a ginger in weird, frumpy, like, I don't even know, London
Yeah.
casual.
Yeah, he's a toxic male asshole, gamergate, like misogynist douchebag, basically.
He's a fucking, what do you call those people who are
Fucking
celibate by mistake?
incel. He's a fucking incel.
He's a total incel.
I agree with you.
By
He's
mistake.
a gamer. Oh, yeah.
That's a nice way of saying it. You know, the
Yeah.
guys who celibate, my mistake. It's like,
That's
the
the
guys who fucking want to kill women for not fucking them all the time
Oh my
when they want
God,
to.
right? Like that Elliot Rogers, was that his name? The guy who wrote Manifesto wouldn't fuck him. And it was ironic too, because I thought he was cute. I was like, really? Girls won't fuck you?
The problem with all of these men is they won't lower their standards to fuck someone as ugly as them.
Got it.
Every man could get fucked if they just lowered their standards, and then they get mad they can't fuck supermodels, and that's their problem. Hey, bro, none of us get to.
This guy's definitely
he's got that energy. He's angry at women, and this girl, the woman that hires him, is like stereotypically pretty and skinny and body boops. So like he's probably particularly angry at her because when they first meet, he thinks it's about love.
Yeah, she lies to him up front. So she wants to do a spell. She tells him at first she says to
bring the angels around.
It's a love spell, right?
Let me just start with saying one fucking thing about this movie. Okay. Very difficult to understand what the fuck is going on a lot of the time. Like what the fuck? I don't know exactly who he is. You're right. Like some weird occult weirdo, Craigslist, backwoods.
Well, she's clearly been talking. She's clearly
on the
been
internet
around like the circles. So there's like a circle. There are social circles because remember he's like, who else did you talk to? And she's like Jefferson saying Mag, and they're all men. So clearly, like she was hanging out at like cultist bars or some shit and like talking. Like I don't know how, but she eventually
dark web.
Yeah, right. Dark song, dark web. And she settles on this dude who I guess everyone else turned her down. So at first she like lies to him about why, and he can sense that, but he's really fucking dismissive and rude to her when he thinks it's for love. And he calls her fucking posh little girl. Fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gross the entire movie. It is like the worst part of this film.
Is him?
Yes.
See, I think he's a good character for the like. I hate him, but I think putting these two characters in this situation, like like there's conflict. Like I respect like the way it's constructed. But you're shaking your head. No,
I feel like she's a doormat. Like she feels like a Wendy character because she's like a total. It's like here's the thing. Okay, guys. The whole time, this guy has like super toxic masculinity. He's a complete misogynist. He hates women, and he's using this as an opportunity to be fucking cruel to this woman. Whether or not he knows what he's doing, it doesn't matter. He's actually using this as an opportunity to be fucking horrible. And that isn't great to watch for me. Like, I don't enjoy that. Like, whatever you're going to get at, fine. Okay, cool. But instead of having some female character like myself who might give him some pushback, it's a total Wendy doormat character who just lets him. And then it's like, okay, so you have this sub. Oh, I can't hear you anymore.
You can't hear me anymore?
Oh, wait, shit. Okay, there we go. Maybe you were just nodding loudly. So then you have this like Wendy character who's like a doormat, which, okay, I could even accept if then we went from sub-dom and made the movie about this dynamic and the power fucking dynamic between these two subs and this dom, and then it became something interesting. It does not. And she isn't a sub. She's actually like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And then it makes it less interesting. So it's like, well, then why are you acting like a sub if you're going to tell him to fuck himself? And that's why it's like, this movie is just very scattered for me. It tried to show two complex people and it was messy. And I feel like kind of a poorly written screenplay that could have been tighter. It's such an interesting story. It's so cool of an idea that was so fucking boring to watch.
I was worried it would be too slow moving.
I really couldn't. It was like, oh yeah, I know Wales is pretty cool. Pretty girl standing on a hill in Wales thinking about like I literally just made when I was like microdosing on mushrooms on the beach a fucking mock video of Lupe standing on the beach while I filmed her, and I was doing a voiceover like, I am a white lady having emotions in a French film, and like look at me, I'm European and I'm deep and I'm here in my leather jacket having emotions and I'm such an individual and look at me. And I was like, look at me, I'm going to be in Cannes next year and I'm going to win an award, because that's all these fucking movies are. It's like, just like the fucking ending. It's a white lady. And I've said this a million times. If you listen to me on the Blunt Letters, white lady staring off into space, having emotions is not fucking interesting to me, bro. Like, give me a literal meltdown. You know what I'm saying? Give me something. And I know that's how fucking Welsh or British people emote. Then don't film it. Like, just fucking cut it, you know? Like, don't show me fucking 5 minutes of you driving a car almost crying. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. If that was me, I'd be screaming, crying, and being like, I better pull over before I kill myself in this car, because I'm an American, I guess. But this bitch is like, oh, maybe I'll cry about seeing demons. I don't know. And again, this whole thing with the guy, it's like, what the fuck? Like, this is just a messy, messy, messy film with a really, really, really cool idea at its core.
Cool. See,
that's my opinion.
Yeah, no, I love it. I'm not surprised that this is where you're coming at the movie from.
There was like months of them just not getting along, him being abusive, which again is gross. I've been married a bunch. I don't need to see that. And then like her just sucking it up and then not sucking it up and whatever.
Well, can I articulate my take on the movie? Because I like some of what, well, first of all, I totally see where you're coming from. It's obviously completely valid, but I disagree with your take on some of the interpersonal dynamics. So I think one of the things that first of all, I find the film like completely riveting, like start to finish, and like I'm completely absorbed. And I think I think you're being a little hard on it about like she does go for a walk outside, but she finds that dead dog like being fucking eaten by maggots. Like, what a cool image. Like, there is uncanny shit that happens.
It didn't need to take 7 minutes to do it though. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't 7 minutes.
What is this, Antichrist? Chaos reigns. I watched 3 hours to see a fucking fox talk. That was the only good part of that whole movie. I swear to God. Anyway, it reminded me of that.
Different conversation.
I know.
So I think like what drives a lot of the tension of the movie, right? I actually think, and I wrote this in my notes, that this movie is about submission and domination, really. That's what the movie's about, right? And so we have this woman who's willingly submitting when it is not in her nature to do so, because he allegedly has this arcane knowledge that she needs in order to get what she wants, right? And so we know that like she's chafing at like the limitations, but she's accepting it because she's driven to achieve this goal of, we eventually learn she wants to, for the first part of the movie, we think she wants to talk to her dead child who's been murdered, right?
Which changes his mind. He's like, oh, okay, I'll help you do that. Because I want to use you as some other vessel myself, which is super selfish. And we'll get into the whole, like, as an actual magician and practitioner. How his character was poorly written and problematic. But let's get into that later. But let's just say you could be a horrible person and think you can call angels to you. But cool, bro. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So the
angels ain't gonna come to a person like that. But okay, whatever. He knows the occult.
Oh, well. Yeah, I think,
and that's part of this is the only good part of this film, and the tension wise is that you think he's full of shit the whole movie.
This is what I was gonna. What drives the tension is that every time he asks her to do something, you're like, is he just being a misogynist fucking asshole, or is this actually part of the ritual?
And I would say it could be. It's like, and as someone who like practices and studied magic, like yes, but then no.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. You're like, but it could also be just you being an abusive asshole.
That's what so I think that's
It's
the
both.
primary tension of the movie. Yeah, right. Because he makes her like undress and like jerks off, and it turns out
Well,
it was
that's
not
just rape.
ritual.
That's just
Yeah,
rape.
that was horrible.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Yeah, like that scene
And I
is
didn't
so.
like that at all. I don't know why we needed that. I think it could have been different. And I think actually, to be perfectly honest, it would have been way more interesting to them having sex magic. But they
Yeah,
fucking,
I thought that's where it was
I don't
going to go.
know. It was really cowardice to do that instead. I don't know what they wanted me to take away from that. Actually, it was very confusing. And once again, if you're calling angels to you, why are you treating a woman like this? It didn't make sense. Now you've just sexually assaulted her. And so, I mean, I guess, again, spoiler, I guess that's why he ends up dying, because he's actually fucking evil. So that makes sense. But like none of this movie actually made sense within its own mythologies either. And that's what I had a problem with. It's like you're setting up these rules and then you're breaking, like, you can't have sex, you can't masturbate, you can't drink, but what the fuck are they smoking?
Yeah.
Tobacco? Weed? Like, why the fuck can you smoke? Like, it's fucking stupid.
She doesn't smoke. He does, right?
Whatever, it's still dumb. I don't know. They both smoke. They show them both smoking by the end. And it's like, well, what the fuck is this? This is fucking stupid. Like, why can you smoke anything but not drink alcohol? It's actually, fermentation is better for you. Actually, if you want to talk about what's healthier for your body, it would be better to drink alcohol than fucking smoke cigarettes. So it's like stupid as fuck. And the whole like, I got to jerk off over you because you need to be purified was horrifying and didn't really move the plot along or show me anything new about the characters. It was just exploitative and rapey. And I hate that kind of shit in any movie. So that was a fucking, and, yeah, it would have been way cooler if they had a weird, almost intimate, but also dumb, also toxic sex scene. I would have loved that so much more.
I agree with you. I'm fully on board.
But instead, they chose him to be just an incel rapist. And I'm like, I'm super bored by this and not offended, but honestly, don't really need to see. Like, I was like, I don't want to see this. This is so boring. And it's starting to seem like some incel's little dream sequence here. Like, I was like, is the director the guy in this scene right now? And he's really coming in his pants, you know?
Oh my God, did you get
to
that
me, I mean, who makes these fucking stupid ass movies about shit like this? I don't know. Not a woman, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect that to be, I mean, unless she like kicks the shit out of him at the end, maybe a woman would do that scene, or like she'd be like, this is over. I don't know. It was just dumb. And I hated it. And that was one of the worst parts of that fucking movie, if not the worst part. And yeah, and then at least he like, I guess, pees in his soup, but that's not what I would have done. I literally would have castrated him for the Lord because we're about to see Jesus. So why do you need your dick if you're invisible and you don't want to talk to people? But that's just the movie I would have made.
Yeah.
Speaking of Antichrist. What?
Any of that, yeah. Yeah, I think the movie just has other things on its mind than that. Yeah, I think it is interested in like presenting that like rape culture fucking shit with him, and like I don't think the movie is on the side of him in that scene.
No, but it's just like her reaction was so mild and weird. It's just like, I don't know. What woman would react like that? I guess a broken woman who misses her son, which again, it's like
lots of women underreact to being sexually assaulted because they're just traumatized, you know.
That they paid someone $80,000 for, you know what I'm saying? Like they would just pee in their soup. Like, no, I feel like she would have done something else, or something else would have gone down.
Yeah. She is pretty steely. I do.
They're
agree.
not on the first Tinder date, you know, like.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
or maybe if she enjoyed it, I would have enjoyed that scene. Like maybe she was like, that's all right. I liked it too. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like build on that dynamic, but it was just such a fucking like incel boy fantasy rape scene. And I was like, this sucks. I hate this in movies and I don't like seeing it. And I don't know. It was a stupid scene. It was fucking waste.
Yeah, I'm not going to defend the scene.
It was a waste of good fucking titties because that lady is super hot. And instead of being like super hot with her titties out, it was, don't want to see it ever again. That's a waste of good titties, yo. That's probably one of the biggest crimes in any horror film is to waste some good titties.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not wrong.
She's a good actor too. I thought she was a really good actor. I like her.
Do you hate people? Do you make enemies everywhere you go and believe they should get what's coming to them? Well, we here at curses.com agree. Contact us now and we'll pair you with one of our licensed cursologists to determine the best type of supernatural revenge that fits your situation.
Help, my parents keep asking me when I'm gonna give them grandchildren.
Good news. We can curse them both with late-in-life demonic pregnancies.
Curses.com, I need you. My boss keeps taking credit for my work.
Wouldn't it be nice if every time they step outside, lightning strikes them?
Sounds great.
Someone cut me off in traffic and I'm mad.
No worries. We can make sure Satan's waiting at home for them when they get there. Curses.com. We're pretty evil. Other curses we offer include
Babylonian babbling,
Malevolent invisibility,
spontaneous head spinning, and farting,
theoretical thong disorder,
compulsive vomiting,
near-death experiences where their ancestors appear to tell them how disappointed they are, troublemaking doppelgangers, obscene acne formations.
My boyfriend cheated on me and I don't know what to do.
Let's give him a case of persistent
A
syphilis.
slow-walking pedestrian made me late for an important meeting.
How about we turn their feet into snakes? Curses.com. Contact us now, and for a limited time, we'll throw in a free case of ants under their skin. Curses.com. We make people suffer.
Thanks, Curses.com.
My feet are snakes!
Yeah. Well, it's definitely not the type of movie that you were suggesting. It's meditative and one of the things I like about it is all the magic shit. I mean, it's really a process movie.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah, but
Like every room was a different spell.
Yeah, but
and you had to go in each room.
To be fair to the movie, a fair amount of that hour that you're in 10 minutes that you're talking about is like geeking out on the intricacies of like the magic that they're doing and like that stuff. Dude, I took so many
It's very
notes.
vague.
No
Like,
way,
give it to
dude.
me.
I took so many notes on every.
Give them to me. What are the notes? They're
Oh.
probably all bullshit. It was all a bunch of hibba dibba dibba jabba that was like meant nothing.
Okay, hold on. You want me to read?
It was all like I looked at the internet about stuff for 10 minutes and wrote it down. I swear to God.
Okay, here we go. You ready? The circle is a paradox. I think that's a cool idea. No beginning, no end, but bounded. Cool. That's fucking dope. In each circle are 4 essential phases. We consecrate the circles, open the chamber with the magic squares, pass through. 5 circles, 5 elements, 5 realms. The Abramelin or whatever is a journey, and then he goes through them. The chamber of effect, the element of wood. This is where we seal the vessel from the world and make it safe from attack. Second, the chamber of the psalm or sacred song, element of fire. This is where we push off into the void on our journey. It's the blackness, the boundlessness where we sink into the abyss. This is cool. Okay.
Okay, so the
I have
actual
more.
shit
I
is
have
cool.
Tons more. Well, but this is a real ritual. You know that it's from the book of Abramelin, which is a 15th century grimoire of Kabbalistic magic spells. And the ritual.
Right. And the Kabbalistic shit is super easy to find. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm just saying it's like, it didn't blow my mind. It's just like anyone who has the internet could write the script, and that's cool. And
Well,
I
I think she doesn't see him as some like fucking like mesmerizing figure. I think what's clever about the movie and something I admire is that rather than have this like charismatic occultist be like the person, it's this schlubby asshole. Like that's original.
I think he should be both. I think he should have these moments where she believes him, because otherwise then she's a
No,
fucking
she does
idiot and she
believe
should have tried to leave the
She does
house months
believe him.
ago.
She does.
But why?
Because
Why? You
well-
see what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't believe him until I left the house like she did. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're right. I like the schlubbiness. But what I would have liked to seen is these moments where she was like, oh, shit, I actually might
I
believe
think
him
there
right
were a lot
now.
of them.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think there were a lot of those moments.
Oh, wow. I guess not for me. I was just like, this guy's full of shit
Well,
the
it's
whole
like she
time.
hears a weird knocking on the floor, and he's like, we're starting to get noticed. Then the dryer turns on with her kid's toy on top, and it vanishes again. I'm just saying, strange occurrences start happening throughout the movie. That like,
But that could have been him.
well,
I thought that was to imply it could have been him just fucking
the
with her.
knocking on the floor. Well, he's in the room when she hears the knocking.
Have you ever seen all that old
Oh,
spiritualist
okay.
shit?
Well, you're thinking of
He
another
paid.
level.
She got $80,000, bro. I was like, this dude's got hella money now. He could hire his friends to fuck with
Well,
her.
okay. I don't think that's
You know what
he
I'm
could
saying?
potentially, but that's definitely not.
That's where I was halfway
Yeah,
through the film,
yeah.
though. I was like, is this guy just some fucking idiot? Because he never gave me any moment.
So
Because
she,
again, yes, he knows this stuff, but knowing that stuff isn't the same of having that. Like, again, he's such a bad person. I was like, good luck ever summoning anything good for yourself. And
but
you know what I'm
that's what's
saying?
cool about it. That's
I
what's
know,
cool
I
about
know.
it,
It's
is
just
that
weird.
he's the fucking
Yeah.
douchebag bastard, and he dabbles in black magic. She asks him straight up, says, if you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna go to the fairground, you gotta ride the rides. That's his metaphor. He's like, yes, and he's like, we're gonna be doing dark shit. Like demons will hear us as well as angel. Like, so the movie is not trying to present him as
Right.
someone who's like, but I think also part of it is that like angels are beyond human. Right?
I don't know how you open a gate to the
But
angels.
this is
when you're
what's
so mean.
so cool about it, is that I think angels are sort of evil in this universe. They're like beyond
Right?
morality,
Well, yeah, in mythology,
right? I
they
mean, like
are, yes.
about the
No, they are,
Ophanim?
yeah. No, in the Bible, they're not nice people.
Yeah,
So it's
they're
like,
hideous.
but
Yeah,
you still have to be, like he said, like pure of heart and all these things. And I just don't think he is. He's a fucking terrible person.
I don't think that that's what he was saying. Is that you have to be pure of heart? I think, like,
or intention or
yeah,
whatever.
her intention had to be clear, but even when she reveals finally, like, I'm doing this for vengeance, she's like, would you have done it if I told you that? He's like, fuck yes, I would have. But like, you were lying to me, and it's not going to work if you're not being clear. Like, he's a corrupt fucking, like, he's an imperfect vessel, and that's part of what I think.
But vengeance is something angels are into. Vengeance isn't
Oh,
always
yeah,
evil,
absolutely.
right?
It's a
So I'm just saying
beautiful
her
idea,
thing is
yeah.
not evil, but his
Yeah.
thing is just straight up evil and weird. And
You mean,
he's just
like,
not a good
sexual
person,
assault?
so I don't know why he would think he would be able to do any of this. But it worked because it's a movie.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But I just don't buy it.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think the only reason that it works, so eventually they get into a scuffle because she's finally had enough of him sexually assaulting her or whatever for months, which does feel like months in the film, which is fine. Sometimes it's interesting. You're right. It does, and I get that's what they're trying to make me feel like, but honestly, I was just bored. It just wasn't visually stunning enough for me. It was all right. It was fine. I didn't hate it, but I was like, this is just fine. And then we got through it, and then finally she gets mad. And she shoves him or something, and then now he's got knives in him.
Yeah, he gets stabbed.
And he gets
attributes
stabbed, and he's like, "Oh, I'll be fine," or something.
Well, he
I don't
attributes
know what
it
the fuck
to
he's
her
thinking.
guardian angel. He's like, I fucked with you, and now, like, this is what happened to me, and he eventually dies of the wound.
And you're like, cool. And I think it's him dying that maybe opens up, like, finally lets everything happen because he's the bad person, and she's just a dumb person.
Well,
and so this woman,
you think she's dumb?
what?
You think?
Yes, because here's exactly why this bitch is stupid.
Okay.
Things. This woman paid $80,000 and bought a house and went through months of torture to do what grief counseling could have done for her in 6 months.
But she,
Like literally, probably like get fucking like okay help or whatever, good fucking head brains, whatever the fuck app. This bitch could have just gone through grieving.
She doesn't know that that's what the outcome's going to be. She thinks that
that's because she didn't go to therapy, but she could have just gone to therapy for a lot less money.
But she doesn't.
So she gets to the end of this journey, and all she does is go, "I want to be able to forgive people," and it's like, what the fuck? You could have just gone to therapy.
Yeah,
you didn't have to get drowned to death. You didn't have to get essayed. You didn't have to fucking deal with a ginger. You legitimately could have just gone to grief counseling and gotten over your forgiveness issues because you think you killed your kid, which is what it turns out to be, I think, is that she feels guilty that she was responsible for his murder.
She was late picking him up from daycare.
Yeah,
she was
right.
like a lover.
She was fucking someone.
Yeah,
or
she was
something.
a lover.
Boo fucking who? White people problem bullshit again. You can't get over that without therapy. Like, what the fuck? You hire a Satanist ginger to fucking fuck with you.
Wait, are you saying that
because you don't want to go to grief counseling?
Are you saying
that's
that,
fucking
Micaela?
dumb.
Are you saying that if your child is
Listen.
murdered, that's white people problems? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's white people problems that instead of just going to fucking therapy and getting over it, you hire an occultist
Oh, I don't think
to
that's normal
to
white
call
people
the
behavior.
fucking angels.
I think the white people behavior is going to therapy. I think this is like completely not white people behavior, is to hire an occultist to try and do it.
Everybody goes to therapy. Only white people do crazy shit like call Satan up and be like, I want to talk to my baby or whatever. It's like, that's stupid.
Oh.
I don't know. Am I wrong? It just seems like some like really long way around not going to therapy or something. It's like, maybe it's European. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yes, she definitely could have solved her issues by going to therapy.
She literally could have just been like, you know what? I'm feeling crazy. I'm about to spend $80,000 on hanging out with an asshole.
Dude,
to get revenge on teenagers. Yeah, she should have just gone to therapy for like half the fucking money, got her fucking haircut.
Yeah, I might do it. I might do what she did. I'm fascinated by it. Like the idea of
just get over it.
No, dude, I think it's cool. I love all the intricacies of that. Like, it's a process movie, and it's just like, you know, all of the shit about her like being cleansed in these different ways and having cold water dumped all over her and having to drink blood. And then she has to sit in a circle for 2 days and stare at a rock.
White people shit.
No, but
white people shit.
But I mean, you can dismiss it as that, but it's.
I'm just being silly.
Yeah.
I think it's
pursuit. It's like this movie's about like religion and philosophy. I think it's interesting. I think it's really interesting. Can I say what I really loved about the movie? Like my favorite is the demon on the other side of the door talking in her son's voice. That shit is like right up my alley. Like, to me, that's like the best scenes in the movie are her, like, because that's a really scary idea to me. Is something on the other side of the door talking to you and using someone else's voice to try to get you to open the door. Like, that shit was fucking cool, you know? And also,
yeah,
and
that
then
was
also
good.
there's
See, more of that.
I think the scariest part with the demons, other than the voice on the other side of the door, I think that's the scariest part. But there's also a cool scene where she's sitting in a room and it's very dark and there's a chair across from her, and then all of a sudden she realizes like there's a dark shape sitting in the chair. That was really dope. But this is the thing, is that I think this director is actually really talented, and I think like I think that those scenes, the little moments that do work for you, are evidence that like this person probably knows what they're doing, but they chose to tell a story that like is not interesting to you, and I totally get why. Yeah, no. See, I love putting myself, to me, the movie, like one of the things that, yeah, the pleasure of the movie for me in that section is the philosophical stuff, but also like I'm constantly putting myself in her shoes and being like, would I do this? Could I do this? Could I sit in a circle for 2 days without eating or using the bathroom and stare at a rock? Like, could I do that? Would I do that? What would drive me to do that? Like, that type of shit is like fun for me personally. Yeah. Like, how far would you push yourself to, honestly, if nothing else, just to make contact with the other side, right? And angels and demons, like to actually make contact, what would you do? You know? And if I met someone who I thought could legitimately like bring me to the other side and like conjure a demon, I would maybe fucking do it, dude. I just don't believe that there's anyone capable of doing it.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
I believe in all of that. I believe any of it can be real. Why the fuck would I need to know that? I am okay with being a humble mortal. Who the fuck am I? I don't.
Do you think there are people?
Yes.
Do you think there are people on the planet?
Yes, I do. I do think someone could bring you to there. I think that there's absolutely people that could show you a demon, Sean, if you really want to, especially in your neck of the fucking woods. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to see that. I've heard a lot. I mean, I've been following this stuff for decades, and I know people laugh at me, but like I have been following the paranormal, what people call the supernatural, for fucking decades.
She believes.
I think it's real. Yes. Well, why would all these people keep fucking lying for hundreds of years? Like, I think it's rare. I think it's very rare.
Do you believe in God and the devil?
I believe that there's definitely evil shit and there's good shit. And I don't know what it is. And I think I use the term demons loosely to just be any entity that's pure evil, because I absolutely 100% think that there are purely evil entities in the world. And I think some of them been fucking human. I think that there's just really dark fucking souls and really dark fucking entities, and I don't know what they are, and I don't think they're Christian, but I definitely don't think they don't exist. They have always been here. Every culture talks about them.
In a world that once seemed normal, an innocuous invention known as poultry pants emerged onto the scene. Little did we know, these seemingly harmless trousers would trigger an event of extreme proportions, changing the course of human history forever.
Is that chicken wearing pants?
Imagine chickens strutting around in these absurdly designed pants, flexing their newfound fashion sense with gusto. But fashion isn't where it stopped.
Oh my God, she's heading our way, and she's angry.
From the makers of Blood Voyage and Demon Squeaker comes the newest action-packed trip into terror. Prepare yourself for a tale of epic proportions that will leave you questioning the very fabric of reality. Brace for a saga of chaos, feathered frenzy, and an uprising so bizarre it could only be born from the wildest corners of your imagination. Behold the terrifying hazards of chickens wearing pants and the unthinkable consequences that followed.
This just in. Unbelievable catastrophe alert. Poultry pants spark global chicken uprising.
Oh my God, honey, we just had poultry pants for dinner last night.
I feel sick.
As the avian counterparts paraded around in their unorthodox attire, something inexplicable began to happen. Soon, their clucks turned into complex conversations, and their tiny brains expanded into grand libraries of knowledge. With each pant-clad step, they grew smarter, more organized, and alarmingly ambitious.
What started out as fashionable fouls turned into a full-blown uprising. What do?
We all call the Breaking Beaks Brigade, the only people standing up to these foul. Wait, I mean foul.
Armed with pants and an insatiable thirst for power, chickens devised strategies, infiltrated human spaces, and initiated an unforeseen global upheaval. Cities fell to their beak-wielding armies, and the world spiraled into a clucking chaos. But one group of humans had enough.
We will not give in to the chicken overlords and the feathered regime. Chicken generals command armies, poultry philosophers ponder the meaning of life, and flocks of diplomats negotiate treaties with bewildered humans. Why are we standing up for this? We are 10 times bigger than them, and we have been wearing pants for thousands of years. I wear pants! Fucking hate chicken! Fuck those chickens! Our schools were turned into egg incubators, highways were transformed into cornfields, skyscrapers gave roosts for these power-hungry chicken leaders. Chickens with pants called the shots, and we were relegated to the role of obedient subjects. Well, no more, we will fight!
This Thanksgiving, fear poultry and pants like you've never feared them before. Come experience the Tell yourself it's only a movie.
There was one thing about the movie that I thought, oh, Micaela will probably love this, and it's all of the was it sand or salt that they were pouring all over? rooms. It was salt.
Mhm.
So did you notice like they have the salt circles and the salt triangles, and then they like drew all these really intricate runes like in the salt to make like I just thought all those patterns were so beautiful. And I was thinking it was someone's fucking job
Yeah.
on that movie to like go like do all that beautiful, intricate like work to make those circles. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, I bet Micaela would like love that because
I
sure
love
she
the
would love
set
that.
design. Like the set was great. The idea of having different rooms for different parts of this ritual was
right?
wonderful. No, that's what I mean. The idea was awesome. I just don't know why they executed it the way they did.
That's fair, yeah.
And I
Yeah.
loved, that's why I was disappointed. I loved the idea that you'd go to a different room to go through different parts of your psyche, to go through different parts of this gate, to go through different parts of these things, this initiation, blah, blah, blah.
You've always you often are like, dude, we should like make a horror movie. Here's what I'm gonna say. We've finally stumbled upon an idea that I think is really interesting. Like, what if we took the basic idea of like, let's follow one occult ritual from beginning to end, and it ends with some kind of like demonic mayhem. Like, let's do a fucking better version of it. Like, I think that's a solid premise. You know?
It is a solid premise. I said actually to Lupe today, I was like, talking about this with her, and I was like, you know, the movies I don't like, I always want to remake them though. I was like, they have such good ideas, but then I just don't like the way they were executed. I feel like it could have been cooler.
Totally. Yeah.
And yeah,
fair.
maybe I do like style over substance, but it's like it sets the mood. Like when you talk about mood, seeing a grubby shitbag in a fucking sweatsuit can only set so much of a mood for me. And then it just becomes like, what am I watching? I don't know. It was just I'd like go with that, and I don't know. I don't know what I needed from that film, but I didn't understand. I didn't understand what it was trying to tell me.
Yeah,
I guess. Isn't that weird? I was like, what are these what are your choice with these characters trying to show me?
Yeah.
Why did he have to be like that for this to work?
That's a fair question.
Right? So then I was like, I think it could have been cooler if he was cooler, man. I would have enjoyed it more if he was like cooler.
No, I totally feel you. I think like I'm clear on her journey and what the movie was trying to say about her.
Right. Me too. Yes.
But you raised fair questions like why did he have to be such an abuse vessel? I mean, I think like that's something the movie director was obviously interested in because
I would have rather seen a tough mommy character taking her under her wing, you know, like two women with that. You know what I mean?
You know that I'm a fan of the ladies. Yes, I would love that. Like Anne Dowd.
Like you cook and clean for me.
Who would you want to cast in that role? Like Anne Dowd. Do you know who that is? Did you watch the that show? What was the show about the rapture that was on HBO? And the Leftovers. Did you watch that?
Oh, I love that movie.
And Dowd is like leader of the cult.
The old lady.
The older woman is leader of that.
She's on Handmaid's Tale.
She would she's in fucking Hereditary, dude. I can't believe I just realized that. She's in fucking Hereditary.
Yeah, she's a cult leader or cult member in Hereditary.
Yeah, she's awesome. She would be a good witch.
She would have been great. Yeah, she would have been if you wanted to keep her kind of dowdy. And then Kathy Bates.
Well, and then if she's being a fucking asshole to the woman, the gender politics are just completely flipped. It's not this.
Then it becomes like Mommy Dearest kind of shit or something, or it even could, but it's like it would change things, and I really doubt they would have put that scene in.
Way. There's no way.
I'm not surprised. I was like, I understand being skeptical too, and I'm skeptical of most people when they tell me stuff, but it doesn't cut me off. Or like there's like a famous ufologist or whatever that's like, we studied that worked for the government, and like we studied like say 1,000 cases and 94% of them were fake. That's still 6% that weren't. That's fucking scary. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, even if it's 6% real.
No, I agree.
That is fucking interesting. And that's where I'm looking. I'm looking at that 6%. Because you're right. Most people are full of shit.
Most people are full of shit.
Absolutely.
But it's like on my bucket list to like have some kind of paranormal experience.
Bring it on. Let's do it. I'm your girl.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
your girl.
really?
I'll be doing it with you. I don't want to conjure demons, but I'll conjure aliens with you or go to some other try to
Really?
go. Actually, I've been trying to find portals because I want to be a scientist, right? But I don't want to go to school. But I learned that there's actually no bar or anything you have to pass to be a scientist. You have to just be involved in a scientific experiment that progresses scientific knowledge. So I want to look for portals based on my theory, my hypothesis about it, and we could go there and try to find
I will
portals.
fucking go portal hunting with you.
I ain't going in
anytime.
it. You can go in the portal.
I will.
I'll tie a
I will.
string around you.
Oh my
or
God,
whatever.
fucking poltergeist style.
Yeah, I'll poltergeist you, but I ain't going
I'll
in.
fall out of the ceiling with Jello all over me.
God bless
yeah,
you. I wish I was brave enough, but I just want to find these portals because I think that I could, and now I want to start to go out in the field so I can say that I'm doing it because I've had a couple episodes on the podcast about my theories. It's real. I think that they really exist. I think it has to do with quartz and granite, seismic activity, running water, and all these things piezoelectric energy that actually there's fucking people teaching science in colleges that talk about piezoelectric electricity that could open portals. It's an actual scientific theory.
Would this be in the realm of theoretical physics? What discipline is that? Under theoretical physics?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. It's so interesting.
It's one of my favorite things.
My ex-husband is obsessed with that shit. Yeah, he would tell me stuff all the time. And he has had ghost experiences.
Right.
And I was like, and I believe him,
right.
Because Brecken might be the person I know best on the entire planet. And
right.
But I was like, can you rule out that it was a trick of the light, or you know what I mean? I'm just wondering, let me ask questions. And he was like, no, I swear it was paranormal. But his belief is, I think they are interdimensional beings. Mm-hmm. That's what he,
it makes the most scientific sense.
You know what would be fun to do? I have a question. Would this be fun at a live show for Bleed With Me? Would it be fun to do an onstage Ouija board thing? Where we use a Ouija board on stage and the audience can pitch us questions and we do it. Yeah, or even have someone from the audience come up and do it.
Weird, man. I used to use them all the time.
That could be fun, right?
I become a little wary of them because I do believe in them. I think if we used it correctly and closed the gate and did all the hippie shit and you agreed to follow my hippie shit lead because I don't want to be followed home by something. You can be followed by something. I am not dealing with that because again, it's annoying. It's not even you're going to ruin your life. It's just I've heard enough annoying stories, right? And I've had brownies or an imp. I've lived with mischievous spirits and you don't have to believe me. I have witnesses of just things being missing to the point where my roommate and I painted brownies and brownie spirits and protection things all around our house to pay them homage, just not fucking with us. It's fucking crazy. It wasn't anything bad. Yeah, it seemed to. Yeah. Yeah. Because they would just take shit and hide it and then put it right back. Just shit you wouldn't believe unless it happened to you. Like I said, being I put this thing here, it's always here, and then I go to find it, and it's nowhere to be found. I clear out my whole room, I can't find it. I'm like, fuck it, it's gone. I come back from work, and it's just and I'm like, what? And it's and it happened to me constantly in that apartment, and we had things move. We had pots and pans fly out of a cupboard, again. Trust me. So, and that was because of fucking Liz, I think, doing some weird Satan shit. Is all in her room and she didn't know what she was doing and that shit was crazy. So anyway, I would do it, but we'd have to be real, foo-foo about it with me because I don't want anything bad coming through. I believe in that stuff. And I've had a lot of success with them. A lot.
Well, this is why I'm asking, are you open to when I've come visit, not in the show, but doing a Ouija board session, just me and you? And I'll follow whatever rules you want, but I'm I would love to do that.
No, I would do it. It's just I take it really seriously. It really freaks me out. I've heard a lot of horror stories, but like again, there's good ways and there's bad ways. As long as we don't ask for bad things to come through, because I'm not interested in that. It's like I have enough bad stuff in my.
Okay, so in my dream scenario for Ouija, and I'm not saying we have to do this, a Ouija board would be to use it and be like, who is in the room, or like who, like spirit, come talk to us, like, right? But then ask it the questions. Like I would want to ask it, like, are there demons? Like, what's the afterlife like? Like what and like just like really try and like get
a lot of people who do that and who do like talk to other things on the other side. The one thing you have to be aware of too is that a lot of times demons lie to you. They'll tell you what you want to hear. They'll give you a bunch of shit. So as long as you're willing to like have fun with it, and if don't take it to heart if they tell you like hell is real or something, or that you're fucking gay and you're going to hell because of it, like they're going to goad you or they're going to lie to you. Sometimes you'll get a good spirit, but I'm just prepare you for like, you can ask those questions doesn't always necessarily mean you're going to get the truth. Is also what I've heard. Like they will tell you they're like mimics, you know. They're like,
have you ever?
Yeah, and it's like they just want a talk.
Have you ever used a Ouija board and been like, I want a demon to come talk to me?
No,
like,
I've always known better. I've been a witch a long time. There's no positive reason to do that. If you need to prove to yourself that evil is real, I don't know, go to a prison for the day and just go meet some people. Like it's like evil is you know what I'm saying? Like evil's real. Like and it can get worse, and like I don't want that. I don't want to see that. It's scary. Like that's really scary. And I'm curious, but I don't need to have real terror. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, that's the difference for me is like, I like to do occult things. I don't want to be fucking terrified for my soul or my life or whatever, because I talk to Beelzebub or some shit. Like, that's not worth it. But I do like talking to ancestors, dead people, ghosts, lost spirits, people who are confused.
You ever used a Ouija board just you with no one else there?
Never. No, absolutely not.
Why?
No.
Why? I'm just
because it can possess you. That's what fucking The Exorcist, the movie's all about. She uses a Ouija board by herself and it takes over. And Witchboard, actually. It's a common rule. You never use it alone. It's just too easy for it to go right into you.
Really?
It's not good. Yeah, don't use it alone.
The beginning of my occult experimentation, because this conversation has made me be like, you know what? I want to do some maybe occult experimentations.
Try it.
I have a Ouija board. Maybe I should try using it by myself and report back.
Yeah.
If you want to leave this in the podcast, this could become a running bit. But you just
try it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna.
I mean, just be aware it could go bad. You know.
Is it male privilege to be like, I kind of would welcome that happening? Is it just that I'm bored of it?
It's just usually white men that want to do these things. I don't know why y'all need to do it, but I think maybe because you can't have babies. I don't know. It's everything always comes back down to like, it's the only difference between us is you can't have children, so you must have to, conquer the world.
No, you know, it's not that for me, but it's more of a
put yourself in danger for a reason, you know, because women might die if they give birth. I don't know. So you have to maybe die to find some other meaning in life, like the way women almost died to keep the world going.
You think it's part of the death drive?
Maybe. I don't know. You tell me. I don't want to talk no fucking demons, bro. You tell me.
I will tell you.
Why?
Next episode, I will report back.
Thanks for listening to Bleed With Me Horror Podcast. Like and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and find all things Bleed With Me at thebluntletters.com, where you can become a Patreon member and get bonus content. This is what we do.
You also get more gifts the more you donate.
Oh my God, you can get all kinds of stuff. Even a jumpsuit if you give enough money. Answer our polls and send us messages. It really helps to tell your friends to listen, because we need more.
Tell them all.
And as always,
stay